Um, we got a lot of work to do, and some of these young fellas has got to get some snaps, and that's what OTAs and training camp is for. So we'll see what they're going to see, but I'll definitely be looking for a video about that, about AJ Dillon and the type of back he is and how he's going to fit. I mean, anybody can fit behind our offensive line. Anybody can do that. But I want to see how Patullo is going to use him and use um, Saquon. I really want to see some more of those zone reads. I said it all last year because remember when everybody was talking about Eric Dickerson, and I was like, nah, Saquon need to be following Terrell Davis, and that's what they did. But if you ever go back and watch some old tape of the Denver Broncos, look at the zone reads that they used to run with that offensive line, because that offensive line at that time was the best in the business, and that's why Terrell Davis was the MVP that year. Saquon was the only other back to get 2,000 yards and the Super Bowl ring. The only thing he didn't get out of that was the MVP to get the trifecta, because the Chiefs did a pretty good job of kind of shutting them down, but they it came at a cost, because whenever you got to bring up that extra safety, that means you leaving guys one-on-one with DeVonta and AJ, and that's just bad for business. And you see what happened with the dagger. And people forget how fast DeVonta Smith is. They just forget that. I don't know why. Um, but DeVonta Smith just ran by folks in the Super Bowl. He don't look like he running, but ain't nobody catching him. So when you bring up that safety, or you bringing somebody up to the line of scrimmage to support the run, and rightfully so, you do that at risk to your secondary. And the Chiefs effed around and found out. And all of that talk, and this is kind of where I go on my soapbox again. All of that talk about Jalen Hurts not being able to throw the ball and throw deep and all of that nonsense, that you see what he did at the most important time. You look at Jalen Hurts' stats in the playoffs. Now, if they want to call uh, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and all them other quarterbacks that they want to put in front of him, if they want to call them guys elite, then what we got to do is put that caveat and say they're elite in the regular season. And you can have it. Go ahead. Being good in the regular season don't get you deep in the playoffs. Being good in the playoffs gets you deep in the playoffs. So people argue about this stuff all the time, and I've always been the same. You guys have heard me say this many times. Whoever your top 4, top 5 quarterbacks is, my answer is yes. I am not here to argue with you or change your mind. All I'm here to do is shine my rings and watch the game. You can do whatever you want to do. You can vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not going to argue with you. It's not a debate. You got your reasons. Your reasons are your own. All I know is at the end of the year, the most important game, there's only 2 teams playing, and my guy was better than your guy. Period.